Born out of the devastation of World War II in Germany, the Rosa Company, which is currently valued at $17 billion, is the living example of the belief that revolutionary ideas are resilient. This is only a small portion of Liebherr's amazing past. My life has led me to consider that with a strong will to do good work and fulfill different customer requirements to the best of your ability, you can also achieve goals that at first seem almost unimaginable, said Hans Liebherr, whose optimism and vision laid the foundation for the entire endeavor. Allow yourself to be encouraged by your successes. Faith is stronger than any obstacle. Like several massive corporations across the globe, Liebherr began as a small business selling only one product, the tower crane. This machine was the first to be created with the idea of reconstructing the infrastructure of towns destroyed during World War II. In 1949, Hans Liebherr and design engineers as well as craftsmen created the first mobile tower crane. The TK-10 was easy to set up at building sites and was transportable. Additionally, this crane was the first creation of the 1949 founded Hans Liebherr Machine and Fabric Engineering Works in Kirchdorf. With the release of subsequent models, Liebherr's crane production increased to the point that the construction company became a manufacturer of construction machinery. Hans Liebherr's next creative thought came to him in 1953 when he noted the low power-to-weight ratio of a cable excavator he had rented. After 8 months, he unveiled the L300, the first hydraulic excavator in Europe that was 4 times lighter than the rental unit. The production of this formidable apparatus commenced in 1954. Liebherr made yet another breakthrough in 1954, expanding its product line to include freezers in addition to construction equipment. It's interesting to note that Hans learned of a facility that made refrigerators for sale from the branch manager of his local bank. Liebherr was almost forced to look at the product sales data and market potential as a result. He saw the appliance market's immense potential right away. Only 1 in 10 German homes had a refrigerator at the time, and demand was rising as the country's economy expanded. Instead of buying the current business, Liebherr made the decision to construct his own manufacturing facilities. At 1954, he set up a facility at Ochsenhausen in southern Germany, where the first refrigerator was manufactured. After barely 1 year, Liebherr successfully entered the appliance market and started series production. In 1956, Liebherr established operations in Bad Schussenried and added equipment for the manufacturing and transportation of concrete to their portfolio of construction machinery. Liebherr's inventive strategy and flexibility in meeting market demands were highlighted by this diversification. In 1958, a little over 10 years later, Liebherr started to spread throughout Africa and Europe. Initially founded in Germany, the corporation established its first global plant in the 1950s to penetrate the markets of Britain and North America. They started off making tower cranes at its production facility in Killarney, Ireland, and eventually expanded to include shipyard, container, and specialty cranes. Their first non-European corporation was established in South Africa in the 1960s. Hans Liebherr set the foundation for the organization's international growth. After seeing that the sky was the limit for him in 1960, Liebherr entered the aircraft industry. After developing an interest in aircraft technology in the late 1950s, Hans Liebherr founded Liebherr Aerotechnik GmbH in Lindenberg, Allgäu, Germany in March 1960. Initially, the corporation wanted to design and produce prototypes in-house. The idea was to go from licensing to manufacturing their own parts and systems. With this move, the business transitioned from making equipment to becoming a complete system supplier. The business changed its name to Liebherr Aerospace Lindenberg GmbH in 1996. Between 1960 and 1970, Liebherr expanded significantly from a medium-sized business to a multinational conglomerate. With 6,000 workers worldwide, Liebherr's expansion soared to an astounding level in just 20 years. Their revenue increased, and they added new business units despite fluctuations in the market. They rekindled their dream of going worldwide early in the 1960s, setting up shop in Austria and Ireland. Liebherr's decision to locate its new crawler excavator production site in Colmar, France, turned out to be a brilliant worldwide growth strategy. The French plant soon gained recognition as a leading producer of cutting-edge machinery, which prompted an expansion into other industries in 1969, including mining excavators. Their achievements blossomed even further, making Liebherr Annenheim GmbH a pioneer in crawler and mobile cranes in Germany. When it came time to honor founder Hans Liebherr's contributions to engineering, he received an honorary doctorate in 1964. They had considerable expansion in spite of economic difficulties. By 1970, when it was in its its third decade of business and had turned over 400 million Deutsche Marks in its 20th year. Liebherr was concentrating even more on growth and reorganization. Liebherr launched a significant worldwide expansion campaign between 1971 and 1980. It made its way to the United States when Liebherr America Inc. was founded in Newport News, Virginia in 1970. This action prioritized service and being close to local clients. Liebherr America Incorporated represented several industries such as machine tools, material handling, and aviation equipment, and provided a variety of equipment to the North American market, such as wheel loaders, crawlers, and hydraulic excavators. 1974 saw a sharp increase in growth as new businesses were founded in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, and Guatemala, Brazil. In Europe, they established new production facilities in Austria and Switzerland in response to rising demand. They underwent restructuring, but they continued to be at the forefront of technological advancement. The business unveiled the LTM 1025 in 1977, which was the first all-terrain mobile crane in the world to be used for both off-road and on-road applications. The telescopic arm on this innovative crane had a length of 24 meters. Additionally, it had a 25-ton load-bearing capacity, which created additional applications. The all-terrain idea was further established by its successor model, the LTM 1030. Their creative efforts were positively received by the sector, which in turn resulted in higher turnover and future export prospects. The subsequent 10 years saw the boom continue. A major organizational change occurred at Liebherr in 1983 when all of its divisions came together to become Liebherr International AG, the firm's core holding company. The adaptable corporation with several product divisions made this move in an effort to streamline its management structures. Since the 1970s, Hans Liebherr had been laying the foundation for this shift by emphasizing consistency and dependability. For the following generation, the centralization made management and strategic direction more evident. To guarantee the excellent caliber of their output, they gave top priority to internalizing essential technology. With significant assemblies created and produced internally, the company's vertical integration rate surpassed 60%. Notably, in 1984, they started producing diesel engines in series. They improved the construction machine's dependability and efficiency in harsh environments. The company celebrated its 40th year of operation in 1988, and their balance sheet remained healthy. The business's expansion and investment plan produced a consolidated turnover of more than 3 billion Deutsche Marks. Intense research and development of groundbreaking product concepts was made possible by stable finances, which also made it easier to expand into new, important markets. With the death of its founder, Hans Liebherr, in 1993, Liebherr faced a difficult time. His children took over as the company's executives after his death, ushering in a new era. In spite of the death, they inherited a robust, internationally oriented family firm with 46 companies, 15,000 workers, and a 4 billion Deutsche Mark yearly revenue. The second generation of entrepreneurs took over, carrying on their father's history and steering the group into the future as managing partners. In 1996, Liebherr took the lead in the first joint venture in China as they continued to grow into new markets with ease. Since setting up shop in Beijing in 1978, Liebherr has made it a priority to increase its manufacturing, sales, and service operations in China. Their first joint venture was established in Suzhou, Jiangsu Province, in the mid-1990s. Its primary objective is to manufacture and distribute stationary mixing equipment and concrete mixer vehicles. This calculated action demonstrated their dedication to seizing the opportunity presented by the Chinese market and strengthening their standing as a major player on the international construction scene. In order to maintain its reputation as a leader in the industry, Liebherr expanded into the heating and air conditioning of rail carriages by the late 1990s. Liebherr founded Liebherr Meat Partner GmbH in 1997 after realizing the growing need for machinery in a variety of markets. With this move, the firm was able to provide a large selection of rental equipment from both Liebherr's own program and other manufacturers, including as telescopic stackers, compressors, power generators, compact loaders, compacting machines, demolition tools, and mini excavators. During the beginning of the 21st century, Liebherr saw remarkable growth in its fifth decade and made large investments to strengthen its competitiveness worldwide. A notable action taken in 2001 was was the founding of Liebherr Electronics and Drives GmbH in Lindau, Germany. With the advent of modern competency centers, this one became a center for electronic assembly and systems serving a variety of industries, including mining, construction, aircraft, rail vehicles, and maritime cranes. Their organizational structure was restructured once more in 2002, moving from one based on the nation to one based on product areas. The central holding company became Liebherr International AG, with its headquarters located in Boulay, Switzerland. This was a calculated step that made it possible for product divisions to function independently by streamlining the decision-making process. This allowed Liebherr to more efficiently use company-wide synergies to combine sales and technical resources. The company hired 22,000 people and saw a rise in sales to an astounding 6 billion euros. Among Liebherr's innovations in 2004 was the establishment of the Liebherr Container Cranes Limited plant in Killarney, Ireland, and the addition of container and ship cranes to its product line. To further establish their position in the international market, they also created effective transshipment cranes intended for use in maritime operations. Liebherr International Deutschland GmbH served the demands of the mining, construction, and crane industries when it launched a new sales and service facility in Hamburg, northern Germany, in 2006. By purchasing the Austrian maritime crane manufacturer Liebherr Nenzing, Liebherr Group made its foray into the maritime industry that same year. Through this calculated acquisition, they were able to expand their product line to include ship and mobile harbor cranes, which now cater to the demands of shipping firms and ports all over the world. They continued to develop, generating an annual sales of 8 billion euros and employing 30,000 people in 2008 as they celebrated their 60th anniversary. The following 10 years were marked by the concentration on sustainability, technology breakthroughs, and the consolidation of already existing corporate sectors. Liebherr Aerospace Lindenberg GmbH opened a new aerospace customer service center in Toulouse, France, in 2009, offering its customers first-rate assistance. With the launch of Liebherr wind power technology, they also ventured into the renewable energy market, providing wind turbine solutions. The R9400 hydraulic mining excavator, introduced by Liebherr in 2011, revolutionized the industry with its remarkable efficiency and performance. In that same year, the LTM 11-1200 9.1, with a maximum load capacity of 1,200 tons, was unveiled as the most potent mobile crane in the world. The crane's 100-meter telescopic boom length enabled lifting capacities never before possible. By opening a new manufacturing facility in Dalian, China, in 2013 specifically for the production of construction equipment, Liebherr increased its worldwide reach even more. Liebherr was able to expand its footprint in Asia and meet the growing demands of the Chinese market thanks to this calculated approach. The MK88 Plus mobile construction crane, which combines the advantages of tower and mobile cranes, was also introduced by them. On building sites, the crane gave workers more efficiency and flexibility. By introducing the X-Power wheel loader series in 2015, lowering CO2 emissions, and integrating cutting-edge fuel-saving technologies, Liebherr demonstrated its continuous dedication to sustainability. Additionally, they broadened its product offering in the earth-moving industry by launching the PR776 dozer, the first hydrostatically driven crawler tractor in the 70-ton class worldwide. Liebherr marked its 70th anniversary in 2017 with outstanding accomplishments. With over 45,000 employees worldwide, the corporation brought in 10 billion euros in sales annually. The cutting-edge LTM 1450 8.1 mobile crane was also unveiled. It has an 85-meter telescopic boom and a maximum load capacity of 450 tons. In terms of lifting efficiency and capacity, the crane set new benchmarks. The new logistics center Liebherr opened in Kirchdorf, Germany, in 2018 greatly enhanced the company's supply chain and logistical capabilities. The T236 mining truck, which debuted in the same year, was designed with an inventive diesel-electric drive system that cut pollutants and increased fuel efficiency. The LTM 1650 8.1 mobile crane, which has a maximum load capacity of 700 tons and a telescopic boom length of 80 meters, was introduced by Liebherr in 2019 as part of its ongoing focus on technical developments. The crane changed the industry by revolutionizing lifting capacities and providing cutting-edge features. In addition, the central holding company Liebherr International AG celebrated its 70th anniversary, highlighting the group's successful decades-long development and expansion. As a world leader leader in a number of industries, including mining and construction equipment, aircraft, marine cranes, and refrigeration technologies, Liebherr is still thriving today. The organization's steadfast dedication to innovation, sustainability, and client happiness is what propels its ongoing success and expansion on an international level. In order to satisfy the changing needs of its clients throughout the globe, Liebherr is committed to pushing the boundaries of technological innovation, growing its product line, and offering excellent solutions. The first all-electric truck mixers, the ETM 1005 and 1205, were introduced by Liebherr in 2020, marking a significant milestone and providing a groundbreaking concrete transport solution. With 10 and 12 cubic meter drums respectively, these electric truck mixers run quietly and emit no emissions. Liebherr's dedication to environmentally friendly transportation is demonstrated by the truck's 680 horsepower, 5-axle chassis. In the same year, they unveiled the TA230 Electronic, the first of a new line of articulated dump trucks built for tough off-road uses in transportation and mining, which are overworked. Additionally, they made large expenditures in sales, services, and production, totaling more than $650 million. Liebherr increased its global footprint and service capabilities by building new offices in Panama City and Newport News, as well as by creating additional operations in China and Vienna. The world's first battery-powered crawler cranes, the LR 11,000.1 Unplugged and LR 1250 Dura, which offer operational versatility and environmental benefits, were also introduced by them, marking a breakthrough in alternative drives. Their equipment are still being used in a variety of projects across the globe, from utilizing a drilling rig for bridge rehabilitation in Switzerland to carrying a 220-ton mobile crane by barge in Colombia. These projects exhibit the product's adaptability and dependability. The performance and versatility of Liebherr machines were demonstrated in a variety of settings and uses. The LR 11,000 crawler crane was used in Switzerland to replace a railway bridge close to St. Moritz, and 4 Liebherr high-top cranes helped construct Germany's third-highest railway bridge near Ulm. Other notable projects in 2021 included the restoration of the Monsabell in Lausanne Cathedral. The entirety of this tale exemplifies a broad vision and a dedication to relentlessly using innovation to further human progress. As a living icon, Liebherr promises to expedite and simplify even the most challenging and time-consuming activities worldwide. Here's where today's video ends. Let us know in the comments which Liebherr machine period is your favorite. If you have enjoyed this video, then you will definitely enjoy the video showing on your screen right now. Click now, and we will see you in the next one.